What we're going to do tonight, I think, is absolutely important. And I'll just give you a couple studies to hang our hat on just to motivate us before we get going here, and maybe this will motivate the players also. There's two things that we're going to work on tonight. ACL reduction and prevention, which is I would say it's almost like a disease in women's athletics these days. You see a lot in soccer, volleyball, basketball, anything that has jumping, changing direction, those type of sports. The ACL injury is huge, and it really sets a person's enjoyment back in the game because it takes, what, 6 months to come back from an ACL, I think, that's it. Listen to this. Players that have gone through this program, they've charted this, they've done all sorts of studies. There is an 80% reduction in ACL injuries. People that go through this, okay? Now, I am not a betting guy. It's against my belief. But if somebody told me that you could pick up this lottery ticket, you had an 80% chance of winning, I'd probably buy it. Because that, to me, is not gambling anymore. It's common sense. If I've got an 80% chance of reducing an injury, I think I'm going to do it. Okay? Under 19 national team that played in the World Cup 2 years ago that won the first World Championship. They had a pool of 66 players. They had 13 ACL injuries in that pool of 66 players. 13. This cycle, the next 2 years, we've been doing this program. Of the kids that have been in consistently in the pool, not the kids that have just been in once, but the players that have been in and done the program, knock on wood, there hasn't been one ACL this year, this 2-year period. Pretty good, huh? The other thing we're going to work on is what's called dynamic stretching, as opposed to static stretching. Okay, it's part of the ACL reduction program. And this is wonderful. I can attest for what this has done for me as an athlete. Boston Breakers. Remember that? Do you know that team? The Boston Breakers? Played in that league that folded, WSA, with Christine Lilly, those players up in Boston, right? WSA team. They use dynamic stretching instead of static stretching to stretch. In 2 years, they did not have one injury that dealt with any type of muscular tendon type of thing. Not one injury. That's played at the highest level in the world. Okay, so I think I'm convinced of this stuff. I've seen it, what it's done for me as an athlete, and I've seen it in the players that I've worked with, and I've seen it in people that I've worked and watched. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. This handout is available to you. I'm sure I'm not going to follow it perfectly, because every once in a while I get going crazy and I get some crazy idea from it. Okay. So, with that in mind, we're going to get going on it, okay? If we can have the players go down instead of last one, I think we can hold over there. Once again, the 2 lines across the field, one behind the other. How about the yellows in front and the blues in the back? Nice and easy. We got to start sweating before we start stretching. Come on, and back again, go ahead, here we go, one more lap. Nice and easy. Go ahead, stand in church. This is good, we're together, I like it, it's very quiet in here though. Okay, you're going to face that way. Watch me, watch my core. I can take my stomach, and I can take my belly button and try to put it back on my spine. I gotta suck that in. And when I go sideways, I can keep my shoulders up, and I'm just gonna sit a little bit. And when I go, I'm not gonna touch my feet, I'm gonna stay on my toes. Okay, so no crossing, no touching, and get that stomach right in the spine. Okay? Go ahead, all the way down. Stop, look at me. Too many people are bending at the waist. So you're like this. Okay, now your center of gravity is in front of your feet. You want to keep it right between your feet. So you're really just going to sit. Okay, so everybody right now sit. Look, and you got it. Now go. Go ahead. No heels on the ground. Toes only. Face it the same way on the way back. Go ahead. Look, and you got it. Don't lean at the waist. Keep those shoulders high. On your heels. High. On your heels. There we go. Okay, halfway, facing that way. Just little, and the toe is up now, right? And I'm really not hitting my heel, I'm just hitting right my ball of my feet. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Halfway, do that, and then jog the rest of it. Go ahead. Stop. No heels. No heels on the ground. So with this, you're just going to keep your toe up, but don't let your heel touch. You're almost very lightly just grabbing it. Okay, go ahead. Stomach in. Bend your knees a little bit. Stomach in. Woo! You look good! You look good! Now knees up this. Nice and easy. Okay, to this line. Fire, fire. Now faster, faster, short. Fire, faster. Heel funny, heel funny, heel funny. Run. Stay together. Blue is winning the team battle. Staying together. Yellow, you're all over the place. Okay, now what we do is just do exaggerated skipping. Okay? Look at my toe when it comes up, it's up. So when it hits the ground, it can fire right off it. Yeah? Where if I point my toe, if it hits, I have to come down with my heel. That's too slow. So just do. Okay? Really short. Really short. To the yellow line and then run. Go ahead. Go ahead. Pick up your knees very high. As fast as you can. Skip, down. You can run now. Okay, some of you skipping challenge people. Spread out a little bit. Okay? Bounding is really like stomach's in, shoulders are back, toe up, okay, that. Toe up, fire, number 8 is now a skipping master. Okay, watch me now a little bit bigger so my thigh comes parallel to the ground. So I'm going higher. I'm actually going as high as I can, bang, from off the ground, right? Don't be lazy. Just hit me, come right up. Here we go, halfway and then run. Some of you are traveling forward too much. More up and down as opposed to going forward. Again, it's not a race. Stay right there at the paddle. Okay? Don't go too fast. Or up instead of out. Got it? You got the bracelet. That's good. Go ahead. Some of you are pointing your toes. Keep your toe up so you can fire off the ground. Okay, we're going to see how much rhythm we got in this state.
Ooh.
Actually, we're going to make you face all those people over there, because it's even more hilarious when you get to look at them later. Okay, we're going to skip sideways. Watch. How do you want me to say this? This way to you. So I got a ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. You hear that rhythm, right? So, okay, and I'm leading with my left and getting it out there, right? So, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Got it? Hey, first couple, don't laugh at the first couple, it's not fair. Or we'll get you out here. Halfway in run. Go ahead. Try it. It's going to take a couple times. There we go. Don't cross your feet. Don't cross your feet. Don't give up. Don't give up. You're supposed to do this halfway. I'll cut the time when we need you to raise. Okay, let me see people again. Watch. Do not cross your feet. Lead. So I'm taking 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. You do not need to stay with your leader. You need to go as slow as you can until you get it right. But really get that leg up to lead and lead it out. Right? Boom, boom. So it looks like your body stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. Got it? Shoulders back, gut in. Ooh. Go ahead. Go on your own. There you go. You got it? Don't look down at your feet now. Look over here. Time out. I'll just go talk maybe as a thought with you all. Some of you got to make a decision in your life now. Work hard at your soccer, work hard at your studies, because you're not going to get an AS scholarship to college. Okay? We're going to try it one more time. I'm not giving up. Really reach with that leg. Right? Really reach with that leg when you go. Boom, boom. To really get yourself going. Okay? Halfway there, then turn, face the other way, finish. Go ahead. We're getting better! Okay. Again, Aaron, I don't want to embarrass you too much, but this is good. Really reach. Drive it. There we go. And look, her shoulders are up. She's not just leaning forward like this, okay? Back again, Neil. Here we go. Raise. Here's the first one. I'm going to step with my right, grab with my left, and then pull it high. Okay, so step, grab, and I get up on my toe, on my bottom. High. Stomach's in, shoulders are back. Okay? Do 7 with each hand leg, and then jog to the end. Go ahead. Slowly. There's 2 parts of it. Just pull it up and then pull it up higher. Stop, look at me. Turn around. Wrong. This is wrong. Okay, there's got to be a moment where you're pulling it as high as you can, then pull it higher. So I got 2 movements. 1, 2. 2. Right? 2. So I got to balance myself on that bottom foot a little bit. Keep going. Okay, this is a little more complicated. Start with the same thing, but I'm going to grab my heel instead. So we'll just do this part to start. Grab your heel, lift it up. Woo. The whole thing is to try to keep it balanced, the whole thing. Grab your heel, lift it up. Heel, lift it up. Heel, lift it up. Okay? Do 4 of those each leg, and then stop. Now we're going to do the stretch into a lunge. Okay? So we're going to do the stretch, get out, lunge, rock back, and from here, go right into the next one without stopping. Okay? Back, up, lunge, back, up, lunge. Okay? Now, here's the new one. You can hurt yourself lunging if you do it wrong. Don't let your knee go past in front of your toe. Make sense? So everybody, I'd like you to take a step forward. So your knee is almost right over your heel. Now from here, don't go forward, just go down. Got it? Stay high. And then step up into the next one. Same thing. Okay? Don't let your knee go past your toe. Because if it goes past your toe, that's when you start to hurt your ACL. And stay right over your foot. So that lunge, keep it, and keep moving the whole time. Right? So don't lunge and stay here. Lunge, rock, up. Okay? Right here. Find these things. Up.
And here.
Lunge, rock, up. Up, lunge, rock back.
Yes.
When you lunge forward, don't put your chest down to your knee. Keep your shoulders back. Okay, that's up. Now, watch my rock back. From here, from here, right, I'm just sitting, keeping my shoulders back. When I rock back, my toe comes up. So look, what we're stretching here is when we get to the lunge, we're stretching this, you feel this? Stretching this, then we're stretching the back of the leg. Okay? Keep going. We need to work on that again. We got that one. Okay, next stretch is this. Step out. Everybody's going to do this together with me. I'm going to take a step behind with your left foot, step behind your right leg. Now, you'll almost line up your legs, your feet, excuse me. So one foot isn't way back here. Try to get it way in, so my knee is behind my other knee. Okay? Face your shoulders forward at me. Stand back. Your shoulders. Tuck in your gut. Now, sit. And then come up again. stay there. Don't cheat like this, otherwise this is cheating. Foot behind, knee out to the side. See, my knees didn't cross. Going like that. I don't know what that is. Plie. Step behind, and I just drop. Boy. So I feel it right back in here. Right, all these muscles back in here. That's right. From here, push up. Stretch by going that way. Stretch by going that way. And I never stop moving the whole time. Okay? Down, shoulders up, push up. Okay? Now the push up is almost as important as everything else. And that's going to make you strong. So when you reach, stretch. Okay? Let's face that way. Step behind with your right leg. Go ahead. Don't cheat and bend at your waist. Stay high. There we go. Push. Stop. Look at me. Everybody together. Reach behind. Shoulders back. Drop. Hold it. Ready? You're going to jump. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Jump. See the difference? Really push off the ground. Okay, here we go. 5 more of this going this way. Reach behind with your right leg. Push off. As you're going. More range of motion as you're going. Okay, next one. Ready? All we're going to do is keep everything lined up straight forward. Okay? So we're just going to go straight back. Get on my toe, on my bottom foot. Okay? But it's going to be straight back. My shoulders are back. Okay? Watch this. People cheat by going like this. They go back, they open up. They open up like that. Try to get everything absolutely straight. Okay? Go ahead. To midfield. And then turn and run. Don't let your toe go out to the side. This is not on your feet. This is straight. This is extra. We do the same thing going straight forward. Right? My leg goes straight, high as we can. Now, this pace is harder to do than this pace. Because this doesn't take much balance. Going slow takes balance. Okay, stomach is in, shoulders to the back, up on that bottom toe. Good, excellent, good job. Stay straight, don't point your toe. Keep your toe back into your face. One right together, one right together. Keep the leg straight. Try to get that leg straight. Stop. You should feel this back here. If you bend your knee, you don't feel it. You keep your knee straight, you really feel it. Okay? Back really good. Too many. Okay, same basic movement, but we're going to skip it, okay? Okay? Same basic movement. Go ahead. Stop. Go back. Only half of you are skipping. It's got to be that little pat, right? So my bottom foot. Nope. Can you roll me that ball? Here's why we do so much with skipping in soccer. Skipping is a fundamental athletic requirement for the game. Watch this dribbling move, right? This little, see that with my left foot? What motion was that with my left foot? It's definitely a skip. Watch it again, watch my left foot. That's a skip. Because I go and I reorganize my feet. Watch this pass or shot that we make, okay? Watch this shot. Is that a skip? You see the left foot? It hits and it skips. That keeps my weight going forward. If I just kick and stay here, I lose all my momentum. But if I kick and I skip, that's something. Here we go. Skip, skip, skip. Okay. Let's stretch the calves. Okay, so I'm going to go down, reach out, gas my head, and then just walk baby steps up. Just go down as far as I can, and walk out again. Baby steps up. As far as I can. Do 7, and then go down to the end. Baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. Keeping the legs as straight as I can. Don't stop moving. And working on your core too, with your hands down past your head. Stop, look at me. Make it stand up. You can do the walkout 2 ways. You can go like this, right? Or you can go like this. Which do you think is harder? Absolutely. This is core strength. You can do on this for a long time. You gotta do core. The core is the muscle going around your spine and little hand. Okay? Go ahead. Okay, now we're going to work on strengthening. So we're going to make the muscles stronger. Okay? So, you look like it. Brooke! Don't feel that one. Okay, Brooke, behind me. Hold my feet down, front of you down. Don't let go, Brooke, because I'm a good-looking guy. Okay. I want to keep my body straight from my knee to my shoulders. Okay? And all I'm going to do is do a controlled fall. You got me, Brooke? See, he's scared. If you let go, it's all over the papers, and I got a great muscle. Got me, Brooke? I'm going to go forward slow. Hold me, Brooke! Okay. Now from here, I keep my body straight, and I get up. Slowly down. Come on, Brooke. And up. Straight. If you feel like your hamstrings are going to explode, do this. Right about here. Just bend. Okay? So, but if you can stay straight the whole time, and then come back. Ah. Magic. 5 minutes. Here we go.
Magic better not like going seriously.
If you're pulling your veins at the waist, tell her she's bending. She might not know she's bending. Oh, ready to come back. You gotta get up. Ooh, on the face. What's your name, remember? Your balance line. Together. 30 each leg.
Come on, Max.
It doesn't matter if you both do the left, or one you do the left, one you do the right. It doesn't matter.
Okay. You're still on and going. You're moving.
Alright, everybody look at me. On the ground. Nice soft surface. Come on down. Down. What muscles were those? Quads. Lower back. Okay? All we do, on my elbows, get my body straight.
Push-ups.
Okay, ready? Go. Hold it. Hold it. Don't move.
I'm good at this. Why not?
Are you shaking? Okay, without going down on the ground, don't let anything else hit the ground. Get over on your side. Stay straight. Don't let anything else hit the ground. Stay straight. Shake a little bit. Forward. Don't let anything hit the ground. Body straight. Get that. Yes. Don't get that bottom up in the air. Stay straight. On the other side. Don't leave your leg in the ground. Oh, this is good. This is good. Get the burn. Straight. Okay. Stuck in your belly button. Tuck it in. One. Just pick it in the air. And then lower it. Up. Tuck in the belly button. Lower it. Up. Lower it. Now really slowly. Up. Slow. And lower slow. Good! Up. Here's what we're going to do. Feet athletic width apart. And all I'm going to do is sit down so my thighs are as parallel to the ground as I can get them. It's like a downhill skier stance. Okay? Just about like that. My shoulders, they're not way forward like this. My shoulders are about as forward as I can get them with my thighs being parallel to the ground. Okay? Are you ready? I will tell you when you can get up. You're going to lower yourselves. Just stay there. Okay, ready, go. Get those thighs down, down. Stay there, stay there! Don't give up. That's very good. That's good. The legs just start to shake. Up! Shake them out. That was only about 30 seconds. We're going to work our way up to a minute. Okay, ready? Okay, watch this one. You have to listen to yourself when you land. We want one sound landings. One sound. This is a one sound landing. Listen to me. You hear one sound? Listen again. This is a two sound landing. Listen. See the difference? So when you jump, you got to go up, over, and then reorganize your feet so you land straight. Because when you land on an angle, it's when your knee keeps going. Pow. That's that. you want to program your body, whenever you jump, to get your feet right underneath you, so you land steady, right under your feet. Got it? So side to side, over the cone, one sound, land, and go. Slowly, look at each one. Sitting for the two. Okay, now, not this fast, but I want to keep moving between each one. Okay? Make sure you're getting the one sound. All right, go ahead. Don't stick the landing, in other words. Land and get up. Good, and stop. Now, here's the things we got to look out for. We got to look out for our knees going forward, our knees being straight. That's going to pose a problem. And our knees being bent in. That'll cause a problem. So everything's going right over it, okay? So now, same thing, front to back. Land it, land it, land it. One sound. Right over your feet. Keep your balance. Go ahead. Stop, look at me. If you find yourself taking a step to catch yourself, you're not doing it right. You should be able to go one, other, next, there, there, there. Keeping your balance. So really work on that. Go ahead. Everything lined up perfect. Don't let your knees come flying in. Feet shoulder width apart. So you're landing like a soccer game. So try to look down right now. Okay, I'm going to work Cassandra. She's the workie, I'm the worker. I want to toss this to her so she has to head it, but by jumping. So jump, head, and land. Both feet side by side. Keep your balance. And then I'll throw the next one. So don't move. Once you head it, don't move. Right? That's what you're going to do. Cassandra. Ready? There we go. Now you're ready. Good. Wait. Don't get up. Stay down. Good. 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 Higher. Good. Snap your stomach. Good. Whoa, got it. Good. Okay? 10 each. Arch your back. And stop. Okay, here's what I see a lot. I see people jumping and landing with their knees coming in. That's not good. I should be able to see my feet between my knees. So, server, if you can also watch your knees. Tell it bad or good. If it's straight, tell it good. If it's not neat, tell it bad. Okay? Go ahead. Next one. You do not need a cone. All we're going to do is a scissor jump. So I can get in a good squat, which is what's the key to a good squat? Knee behind my toe, shoulders up, belly button in. And I'm just sitting, right? So from here, I can get squat. Right to the next one. Whoa! It's my hip replacement. There, there, There. There. Okay? Everything's straightforward. 2, 20. Okay. Make sure your knee doesn't go past your toe. Don't let your back knee hit the ground. Shoulders up, belly button in. Shoulder trunk, this is good. This is good. Good. The worker, she's going to work E. You're going to be on one leg. And I'm going to throw the ball anywhere in this area. Okay, you're going to volley it back to my hands. But always on one foot. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? You ready? It's hard work. Court! Going crazy. Okay, now we switch. Very good. Back to me. So we're just going as fast as we can. Keep it going faster. There we go, fast. Now, if I make a mistake, I gotta follow it. Right? I gotta sprint and get it. So if I knock it over there, as fast as I can, I get on the ground, get myself ready. Right? If I knock it over there, I run as fast as I can, then I get ready. Okay? 10 each leg. What we're going to do now is work on our agility. And what's very important is how we plant a foot and turn. Right? So when we go to change direction, we'll start with a sideways shuffle. Again, tight core, right? Belly button in, bend at the knees, just drop our bodies. When we get to this cone, boom, get that. Hit it. Okay? And don't let your knee go out. Don't let it come in. Try to get it, boom, right underneath your foot. Okay? So all we're going to do is zigzag, boom, boom. Okay? Get to the other side. If I'm a defender and I'm coming in like this, the center of gravity is way out here. Way out in front of my foot. So if she makes a move, one way or the other, the first thing I have to do to change direction is get my feet underneath the center of gravity. Does that make sense? So I can move. Where if my feet are constantly under the center of gravity, I can move straight away. Okay? So really focus on that now. Just keeping the shoulders back and going into each one. But now we're going to go backwards. Okay? On each one. Alright? Go ahead. We're going to go through forward and backwards. So I'm going to run forward to the first cone. Lots of small steps right when I get to the cone. Okay? And I'm still staying right underneath my feet. Here's the thing to be careful about this one. Especially when I'm going forward at this point, the tendency, because we start to lean back, is to get our legs straight. Okay? If you do that at any type of force with your legs straight and stop, your knee keeps going forward when it shouldn't. That's bad. So when you get into that cone, make sure you are bending your knees in order to turn. Okay? Bend those knees. Keep your feet moving. Okay? For a while. The players were doing this twice a week when they were back on their own. They had it down where it would last between 15 and 20 minutes. They could do the whole thing in 15 and 20 minutes. Once you know what you're doing, you just go from one thing right to the other. Now it took us a little over an hour. But we had to do it all again and again and again to learn it, right? So you can take that piece of paper, put it in your bag, use it as a warm-up. Here's my suggestion. Show this to your coach. Say some old guy from the Federation came and showed us this thing, so we could do this, it takes 15 minutes. Can we do it once a week? Tell them why. Okay? And then you can use part of your warm-up. We did this part of our warm-up, and we got together as a team at least once every camp. At least once. Okay, and that's why we were having some good success with it. Okay, let's make sure we got them all. Ready?